Hello traders, welcome back to RN Isaac GFX. To our new subscribers, I would like to welcome you officially to this great family and thank you for joining us, whereby we learn forex from the basic up to where we are going to be a profitable trader. To our returning subscribers, thank you for your great support. Thank you for helping me to grow, and currently we are above 100 subscribers. So guys, this week I'm watching usdchf, I'm watching euro USD, and I'm watching usdjpy. And as you know, today is Tuesday, and in the political area of United States of America, today they have presidential election. So we might have a lot of volatility in the market, especially those pairs that have USD dollar as their main dollar, or as their basic pair. So expect a lot of volatility in the market. So guys, I'm watching USDCHF. We can analyze USDCHF, and I've already analyzed this market. And first of all, in the let us go to daily time frame. So in the daily time frame, this market is still bearish. Why am I saying so? I'm saying so because we are still under this, we are still below this high. Okay, we are still below this high, so we have not touched this high, but we were near, the price was nearly touching this high before we saw a dip on it. Okay, so what do you think? Are we going to hit here first before we come down, or are we going to just drop? So in daily, and if you can see very well, in daily we have been ranging. So we are not going up, we are not going down. And yesterday being on Monday, we saw very well liquidity was grabbed here. Can you see this candle, the red candle? Then it wicked below the 2 days, that was on Friday last week, on Friday and Thursday. So it grabbed the liquidity below here. Below here, and then yesterday it grabbed the liquidity with the wick. Okay, this is what I'm calling liquidity grab. Then it closed above the range. Can you see? So, and then on 4-hour time frame, you can see something. There is a gap. Can you see a gap here? A very significant gap here. And market always tends to do what? The market always tends to fill this gap. Okay, the market always tends to fill this gap. And in the 4-hour time frame, you can see that the market came and grabbed the liquidity here. You see, it grabbed the liquidity here and then closed above, this level. If I can draw that level, that level is now our support. Can you see here? That level is now our support. If you are going to extend that line, you shall see that level has been our support. Okay, you shall see that level has been our support for a longest time in both daily and 4-hour time frame. So guys, you can see now it was a support here, then the liquidity was grabbed here. And then the market closed above it. So what is the way forward? Now? So mostly the market, I'm seeing a possibility of the market, this is a fake out. I'm seeing a possibility of this, the whole of this part being a fake out. I'm seeing a possibility of the whole of this market being a fake out. So what is the way forward? The way forward is, if the market will retrace back there, are we together? That is possibility number one. If the market will retrace back there and close above it, okay, and then I can see that and then close above it we shall see a bull, we shall see a buying pressure to fill this gap. My aim is buying, is to buy USDCHF until we shall see fill this gap. Are we together? Until we shall fill this gap up to here, my TP1 will be there. My TP1 will be around 8.700. That will be my TP1. And I will hold this pair. I will hold this pair until my total TP will be around this area. Around 0.8700. That will be my total TP. That will be my total TP. TP for USDCHF. Are we together? That is option A. So let's go to option B. And option B is, you can see this orange line. Can you see this orange line? This is a trend line. This is a trend line. Can you see it? And let us see the initial trend line where it started. So let us see where the origin of this trend line. Can you see? It started here. It started here. And if you can see very well, the market is forming a channel. This is what I'm calling a channel. It is between the two orange line, trend line. Can you see? It is between these two orange trend line. Okay. So, and already I've seen that the liquidity, or there is a fake out below this trend line, below this trend line. Okay, the lower one. Can you see? So already I've seen that there is a fake out. There is a fake out, and usually once there is a fake out on the one side of the trend line, the market always, or the price action always go directly to the opposite trend line. Are we together? So if you can see, let us go to 4-hour time frame. Let us go to 4-hour time frame. Today is Tuesday. This is a live market, and in Kenya is around, it is around 4 a.m. It is around 4 a.m. So if the market will be able to break this trend line, let me now show you. You can see now again this blue box, it was a support. It was a support. Then it was broken below. Then it was broken below. The sellers were able to break it. So currently this zone is now a what? Currently this zone is now a resistance. It will be now our resistance. This zone, it will be now our resistance. Okay. And you know the resistance, my resistance, I usually like to present it with a red line or a red box like that. So if the market will be able to break that resistance upward and break, let me show you. So if the market will be able to break this resistance upward and then reclaim this trend line upward and retest it like that, and then retest it like that, I'll be able to buy to TP up to here. Now my TP1 will be here, my TP1 will be here, my TP1 will be around 0.8700, my TP2 will be around 0.87300, around there. That might be my TP2. Are you together? So it's a matter of time. We are going to watch. We are going to watch careful. We are going to wait and watch careful. Those are my two possibilities. I'm looking for USDCHF. I'm looking to buy USDCHF. Reason being, this now will be our fake out. This now will be our fake out. This now will be our fake out. The whole of this will be our fake out. Can you see? So this one, so we are going to wait patiently. We are going to wait patiently. We are going to, if you are aggressive trader, you can place a buy entry here. Okay, you can place a buy entry here and then target our TP1 and TP2. If you are a conservative trader like me, I will wait for this region to be broken with a bullish candle, then retested, and then that this trend line must be retested. Okay, This trend line must be retested. Then I will place my buy entry from here to there to be sure. Are we together? My aim is to the price must fill this gap. Must fill this gap. Can you see? This is a gap that the price must fill it. This is the gap that the price must fill it. So that is the plan for USDCHF. Let us go to Euro USD. Let us go to Euro USD. Let us go to Euro USD, guys. Let us go to Euro USD. Euro USD, you can see. Let us go to daily time frame. So guys, Euro USD, it has never, if you have watched my previous video, my previous analysis, it has not break this current red zone. So meaning we are still what? We are still bearish. Okay? Meaning we are still bearish. So Euro USD, it has not closed this, it has not break this. It has not break this region with a bullish candle. And the same time, it has not break above this trend line. If you have not watched my previous video, go and see. I insisted that for me to buy this price, for me to place a buy entry, it must break above this trend line and above this zone. It must break this trend line and above this zone for me to buy, and the TP will be here. The TP will be around 1.1000. Okay, that will be my TP1, and my TP2 will be around 1.111000. My TP1 is this one, and my TP2 is there. Are we together? So let us see. It has not. It is still in the range between this red zone and this blue zone. Okay, it is still there. Let us go to 4-hour time frame. Let us go to 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame. What do you see, guys? What do you see, guys? In 4-hour time frame, we have already shifted the structure. We have already have the change of character from bearish to bullish. Why am I saying so? And I told you guys, can you remember the video that it was on Friday, last Friday, if I'm not wrong. I told you guys we have a possibility of inverse head and shoulder here, and the price was above here. The price was here, and I told you guys, the moment I saw the rejection here, the moment I saw this green rejection here, I told you guys the price we might retrace back to form the left shoulder of the head and inverse. You see, to form the left shoulder of inverse head and shoulder, because this will be our right shoulder, and then this will be our left shoulder. And the price did the same. It retraced back to form what? To form the left shoulder. Are we together? To form the left shoulder. And I told you guys, this now will be our neck zone. But unfortunately, when we started the week, that was yesterday in the Monday, we saw a gap. Can you see this gap? The price now came back up to here, but now we saw a gap. There is a gap here. There is a gap here. Can you see it very clearly? There is a gap here, and I told you the price must fill this gap. The price must fill this gap. The price must fill this gap. Yesterday I entered this trade, and it gave me a couple of dollars, and I'm not yet contented because it must fill this gap. It must fill this gap to form a left shoulder again, so that we can buy. Are we together? So let us go to 1-hour time frame. Let us go to 1-hour time frame and see what we can see. Can you see, guys? It is clear we have a gap here. It is very clear we have the gap, and the price always tend to fill this gap. Are we together? So let us continue now. So the price was here, so we must fill this gap. We must fill this gap. So I'm still in sell. I'm still selling this pair until around 1.028,300, around there. My TP will be around 1.02800. I'm still selling this pair my TP will be around 1.02, 1.08300. That will be my TP. Are we together, guys? So that will be my TP. And if you can see very well, the price was bullish in the 1 hour time frame. Then we broke the structure. We changed we had a change of character. We had a change of character there. So that was our support, our previous support, which was broken. Our previous support was broken and then it was retested. Can you see, guys? It was broken and then retested. Let me show you. So we broke it, then we retest it, and we continue to go down. So my plan is to sell this pair from where it is. Okay, to sell this pair from where it is. If you can go down below, but I don't like to go down to 30 minutes and below. I don't like to go below 1 hour because I'm a swing trader. But if you can ask me, you can see this gap. So this was the current support which was broken and retested. So I'm waiting for sell here. I'm waiting to sell up to this zone, up to 1.08300. That will be my setup for Euro USD as we are waiting for the US election today. Okay, remember, you might have a lot of what? We might have a lot of a lot of volatility in the market. So guys, so that will be my plan for Euro USD. It must fill that gap before we go before we set to buy. It must fill the gap that it created before we set to buy. So that is my setup for Euro USD. It must fill this gap. Can you see this gap? It must fill this gap before we buy now. So it must fill this gap. Okay, before we set to buy. So, and my target profit is 1.08300. That will be my TP. Okay, so we might see that because there will be a lot of volatility, we must see that the week, let me show you, there is a lot of possibility the market will do like this, and maybe it will not give you a chance to enter. Okay, the market will come down so fast, fill this gap and then go up. There is a possibility of doing that. The market might come down so fast with a week, okay, and then rally up. Are we together? That will be a possibility there. So let us look for USDJPY. Let us go to USDJPY, guys. This is a live market. Very good. This is a live market. So guys, can you see in USDJPY? There is also a gap here. USDJPY, we also have a gap here. So, and if you have watched my previous analysis, we analyze and we say that in the 4 hour time frame, we had something like head and shoulder. And we say that this was the right shoulder, this is the head, okay, and then the price was here. If you can go and watch it clearly, the price was here, and you say that the price will form a right shoulder, then this is our neck, okay. So, and unfortunately on Monday, guys, when the market opened, it already reached here. So it created a gap here. So if you are an intraday trader, those three pairs I've just analyzed, they are for intraday trader. The price will, this is a guarantee sure, it will fill the gap. It will fill this gap. it will fill this gap. So we might have something like this, guys. Let me delete this these lines. I've already entered this USDJPY, and it gave me a couple of dollars, but I closed it because that is my I closed earlier. The reason because I was doing a counter trading, and I was not respecting my trading plan, so I closed that. But I know it must close that gap. That is a must. Okay, it must close this gap. So the price might do like that, touch here, and then, okay, the reason why I've put this red box is because there is a fair volume gap here. So the price might come, touch this red box, initiate sell position, and then drop to our TP. That is what I'm expecting for USDJPY. USDJPY. Let me show you the reason why I indicated that red box there. You see, everything in trading, everything must, before you do anything, you must have a reason. Okay, you must have a reason before doing anything. So guys, can you see there is a gap here? There is a gap between this candle. Let me show you. There is a gap between this candle. Can you see this green candle? Okay, this green candle, then followed by a red candle, and then a red candle. Can you see the wick of the green candle and the wick of the red candle? They never touched. So it created, this is what I'm calling a fair volume gap. It created that space. It created that gap, and the price, this gap is always attractive. It's like a magnet. So that's the reason why I'm saying. The price must fill this gap like that. Okay, once it fills this gap, I'm expecting sellers to come in hand, and we shall sell this pair up to our TP, up to our TP1. Okay, we shall sell this pair up to our TP1. And then I know somebody might ask me, what are the reason why I've indicated, I've put the yellow line, the yellow trend line. Let me show you what is the meaning of the yellow trend line. If you can see very well, we have started creating what? We have started creating, this is a trend line. Can you see? This is a trend line. But the reason why I've put a yellow trend line is because there are internal trend line. Okay, so we have created this trend line here. We have created from this is the origin of the trend line. So we are expecting, currently the market has hit the lower trend line. So we are expecting the market will come up, hit this trend line, and then form like there will be like a fake out. Then we shall say that market from here, we shall say this market from here to here. This is my expectation, from there to here. Are we together? That is my expectation. That is my plan for USDJPY. So if you have not watched my previous video, go watch that previous video. If you are intraday trader, I'm assuring you that you can buy USDJPY for now, and your TP will be around 153. Your TP will be around 153. That is a guarantee. I can assure you that one. Okay, I can assure you that one. That is an assurance. Are you together? So let me replace my blue to red now, because now I'm hoping that you have understood everything. So that is what I'm expecting. But I will repeat, guys, that today, the whole of this week, we shall see there will be a lot of volatility in the market. Okay, a lot of volatility in the market. So if you have not entered USDJPY, please enter now to buy to around 153. Okay, to buy to around 153. That is my signal. I'm giving you this for free. This is a free signal. Are we together? If you are If you have any question or you have any comment, please, or concern, please comment down below, and I'll be willing to help you. I'll be willing to help you guys. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Let us grow together. I'm here to teach you how to trade, and I'm here to teach you how to make money using through forex trading. Are we together? Through forex trading. Otherwise, have a blessed week.